alive. Now, I don't know anything about the physical part because I haven't died yet physically. You understand what I'm saying? But I do know about the other death. I know what it's like to be dead spiritually. I know what it's like to be dead in relationship with God. I know what it's like to be dead and have no relationship with God. He says, you who were dead in your trespasses and your sin. In other words, you were dead in the stuff. Trespass means you had crossed over God's boundaries. You had actually stepped outside God's boundaries, and all the stuff that happened to you when you step outside God's boundaries was, something that happened to you. A lot of folks manifest it different ways. And in sins, those things that missed the mark of God and the death nature that we inherited from Adam, He made us alive. He walked right in there. Tell your neighbor, I used to be a dead person. Go ahead on, tell him you used to be a dead person. Tell him, but I'm alive now. Hallelujah. And then tell your neighbor, would you park me a minute while I act out my liveliness in Him? Huh? Yeah. Hallelujah. 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 Yeah, you don't have to make excuses. Now, I know there's a time you're quiet when you're listening to something. I understand that. I understand order. But you don't have to apologize for being alive. Listen, even on the physical, all right, when somebody is dead, nobody expects them to do anything. I mean, we're going to have a service here Tuesday. Chris Hughes, the man is dead physically. He's dead. All right? Now, unless God would do something, I'm not expecting him to do no talking to me while I'm talking. I don't expect him to do anything because he's dead. You understand what I'm saying? But if something's dead gets alive, I don't expect it to act like it did when it was dead. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So why am I apologizing? If I'm alive, I can't help it. And acting alive, I'm alive. Hallelujah. All right. Let's look back to number 3 on your handout. Just remember, wherever you go, you're born again. Just remember, you used to be a dead person. So when you meet another dead person that's not born again, just remember, you used to be dead, so you can identify with them. It ain't like you know exactly because you were dead too one time. You don't have to tell them, give me a Bible. What is it like to be dead? You know exactly what it's like to be dead. You didn't come in here alive spiritually. Amazing how Christian folks act like they can't identify with unsaved folks, and you was just as dead as everybody else until Jesus came into your life. You ain't that far removed from being dead. Like somebody tell you, I've been saved all my life. I said, what planet were you born on? Been saved all your life. You was born here dead. You might have got saved real quick. You might have, you was born here dead. You might have got saved, some people get saved 4 or 5 years old. And you may have only been dead 4 years after you got here. Maybe before you got 5 years dead, You became alive and started a whole new birth cycle. Number 3. Oh, whoo, my. Verse 39 says, I'm not going to blame some of my errors today on me being excited putting this on paper. I'm just going to tell you to change it. 43, okay. Verse 39. And Jesus said, take away the stone. Take away the stone. Something's over this dead man. Take away the stone. You can do that much. Take away the stone. Then they took away the stone. So what is it relevant about this? The stone is remove the stinky thinking. Remove the stinky thinking that God cannot bring life into your dead